When your cat starts purring the moment you touch them, do you actually know what they're trying to tell you? Yes, it's beautiful, it's cute, most people just smile and keep petting. But behind that simple sound, there's something most owners completely miss. And if you misunderstand what it means, which most cat owners do, you could be missing one of the most powerful messages of love and trust an animal is capable of giving you. Tonight your cat probably did this to you, and you almost certainly read it wrong. Let's start with one that surprises everyone because it's not actually about happiness at all. 1. Your cat's purr is not always a sound of pleasure. Have you ever had your cat purr while they were curled in pain, shaking at the vet, or breathing heavily on the couch? Most people think purring only means a happy cat. But what if I told you the purr is older and stranger than that? It is actually a self-soothing, self-healing mechanism your cat evolved long before they ever met humans. A cat's purr vibrates between 25 and 150 Hz. A low-frequency band is the exact range biologists associate with bone density growth, wound recovery, and reduced inflammation. So when your cat purrs while you touch them, part of what's happening is internal. Your touch is calming their nervous system, dropping their cortisol, releasing oxytocin, and their body is responding by switching on this ancient repair vibration. They are literally healing in your hands. Foundational research from the University of Sussex, published in Current Biology, showed that cats produce specialized types of purrs depending on what they need from their humans, and that the human nervous system can actually feel the difference. So when your cat melts under your fingers and starts that low rumble, that is not just contentment. That is an animal opening up its most ancient self-repair system, because your hand made them feel safe enough to do it. She is not purring because she is happy. She is purring because you have made her feel safe enough to heal. And if that already changes how you see your cat, wait until we get to the last point in this video, because the most powerful thing about your cat's purr is not what it does to them, it is what it does to you. It might be the most vulnerable gift any animal can offer. 2. When your cat purrs under your hand, they are still a kitten. Have you ever noticed that the moment your cat curls into your lap and starts purring, they slow blink, knead with their paws, sometimes even drool a little? That is not random. That is regression. They are physically reverting to the only other time in their life they ever felt this safe, nursing against their mother. Most people think kneading and purring under a hand is just a quirky habit. Here is what most people do not realize. Kittens are born blind, deaf, and helpless. The very first signal they ever receive from the world is the vibration of their mother's purr against their tiny body. That purr literally tells their nervous system, you are not alone, you are warm, you are fed, you are alive. Behavioral researchers studying feline attachment have documented that adult cats who purr during human contact are activating the same early life bonding circuits once used between mother and kitten. The emotional system that once bonded them to their mother is now bonding them to you. So when your cat purrs while you stroke their head, their brain is doing something incredible. It is retrieving the safest memory it has ever stored, and it is overlaying that memory onto you. To them, in that moment, your hand is the warmth of their mother's chest. That is not a pet. That is an animal making you part of the deepest emotional foundation they have. And hey, if any of this is changing the way you see your cat, take a second to like this video and subscribe. It helps us reach more cat owners who deserve to understand their cats on a deeper level, just like you do. 3. The purr is a trust signal that they cannot fake. Have you ever wondered why your cat sometimes purrs the second you reach toward them? Before you even touch their fur, they are not just reacting, they are announcing something. Purr is one of the most exposing sounds a cat can make because it broadcasts their location and lowers their guard, both things that an animal in the wild would never want to do. Most owners assume their cat purrs automatically. What if the truth is the opposite? What if the purr is a deliberate decision your cat makes only when their environment passes a quiet internal safety check? In the wild, a cat would never purr around a predator. A purring cat is an audible cat. It signals exact position. It also requires them to soften their breathing, slow their muscles, and shift out of fight or flight. That is the most vulnerable physical state a small predator can be in. A 2019 review of feline communication published in the Journal of Veterinary Behavior noted, audible purring during human contact is one of the strongest behavioral indicators of secure attachment in domestic cats. So when your cat purrs the instant your hand approaches, what they are doing is not reflex. It is permission. They are telling you, with sound, that you have crossed the line from outsider to family. That is not habit. That is a statement. 4. Your cat may be using their purr to reach you, not just respond to you. Have you ever felt your cat's purr suddenly get louder or shift in pitch? When you start to pull your hand away, that is not your imagination. Cats can layer subtle sounds inside their purr that humans are biologically unable to ignore. Most people think purring is one-directional. The cat feels something, the purr comes out. But here is something that might surprise you. A landmark study from the University of Sussex, published in Current Biology, by researcher Karen McComb, found that domestic cats produce a special solicitation purr embedded with a high-frequency cry, acoustically similar to a human infant's cry. It is a sound human brains are hardwired to respond to. In other words, when your cat purrs against your hand and you suddenly feel like you cannot stop petting them, that is not weakness on your part, that is design. Your cat has learned that this specific purr reaches you on a primal level. Think about what that actually means. Cat is not just expressing emotion. They are communicating, they are asking, they are persuading, and they are doing it in a frequency tuned to your nervous system. That is not just a sound. That is a conversation in a language older than words. 5. When your cat purrs while you touch them, they are sharing the healing with you. Have you ever pet a purring cat after a long bad day and felt your shoulders drop, your jaw unclench, your breath go quiet? That is not coincidence. That is physics. Their purr vibrates through their fur, into your hand, up your arm, and into your body. Most people think the calming effect of a purring cat is just emotional. But here is what most people do not realize. Purr is a low-frequency mechanical wave, and your body is conductive. Those vibrations do not stop at the cat. They pass into the human holding the cat. A 2019 study on human-animal interaction found that participants who pet purring cats for 10 minutes showed measurable drops in salivary cortisol, the body's main stress hormone. Not from a quiet cat, not from a sleeping cat, from a purring one. So, when your cat folds into your lap and the purr starts, and you suddenly feel calmer than you have felt all day, what you're feeling is not in your head. It is in your body. They are physically transferring their regulation to you. She's not just being affectionate. She is, in her own quiet way, taking care of you. 6. When your cat purrs while you touch them, they are choosing you over their oldest survival instincts. Remember at the beginning of this video when I told you the most powerful thing about your cat's purr is what it does to you. This is it. Your cat is descended from solitary hunters. African wildcats, lynx, ocelots. Small wildcats your house cat shares almost all of their DNA with spend almost their entire adult lives alone. They do not seek touch. They do not nuzzle. They do not surrender their body to a larger creature. In the wild, doing any of those things gets you killed. Purring cat in human hands is doing every single one of those things at once. They are exposing their soft underside. They are slowing their breath. They are broadcasting their location. They are letting an animal many times their size hold them. They are letting their guard down to the bone. Think about what that means. An animal that is hardwired to stay alert, stay alone, and stay hidden is choosing, every single time, to override all of that for you. Research from Oregon State University on cat-human attachment has shown that cats who actively initiate touch with their owners and purr during contact display the same kind of secure attachment patterns seen in young children with safe caregivers. Your cat is not just tolerating you. They are bonded to you in the deepest emotional category their species is capable of. So when your hand finds their fur and that low rumble starts up, soft, steady, almost like a small engine, understand what you are hearing. That is an animal who has been hardwired by millions of years of evolution to be alone, choosing not to be, choosing you, choosing to be vulnerable, choosing to heal in your hands. That is not just a purr, that is a promise. Every time your cat curls into your lap, every time they slow blink at you, every time they press their head into your palm and that low, warm vibration starts, they are making a decision that goes against every survival instinct they have, and they make it again, and again, and again. Because to them you are worth it. That is not a sound. That is everything they are telling you they are home.